Hello and welcome back to the Saintly Scots. So, people have been giving me a variety of different ways in which we can possibly change our religion back to Catholic. And, well, the most simple way is going to be the one that wins. Right click, convert to local religion Catholic. I lose 500 prestige. Oh well. I gain piety, which is quite nice, and Lollard loses moral authority, and I become Catholic. Boom, I'm Catholic again. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Ooh, it also tells us when the next crusade can be called. So not for another 13 years. Okay, cool. So, what do we want to do on this character, now that we are this character? Well, obviously, we want to continue in our society, but beyond that, what do we want to do? Well, I want to take England. That's kind of one of my goals, is to take what's left of England and make it ours. That seems like it should be fairly okay and fairly easy. That will also get us down and actually get us a border with the Umayyads, which is going to be interesting. Not entirely sure how what we're going to do with that, but okay. Anyway, we're going to get a border with the Umayyads. We're also going to be in a better position potentially to help France, although we're not in a bad position. Are we allied? No, we're not allied with Joan Pegleg. Recruit for Satan's not really what I was looking for. I was trying to see why we couldn't get... Because I'm sure a previous character had an alliance, but that was probably through someone else. Whatever. Anyway, we don't have the alliance with France anymore. Did we have an alliance with Germany? Do I remember that? Or was that our father? That may have also been our father. Okay. So yeah, somebody mentioned that Germany, we probably want to get some marriages in here if we can. So they're both fairly young. If we could get a child, that would probably work out fairly well. We don't have any people who are that young. We have our sister Lilias, who would be alright, but, you know, we need to actually sort her out there. We also have our brother, who's already married. Right. And then over here, we have Jerusalem, which has the Children's Crusade, with a slightly interesting number of troops. But that's okay. They appear to be dropping fairly quickly. Probably because they're just sitting somewhere taking attrition would be my guess. Do they have any children? They do. They have Prince Othon over here. So we could potentially marry in there, although he's a little bit young for our sister. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, people also wanted to see what bloodline was over here. That's why I was coming back over here. Bloodline, we have the angelic blood of Ragnar. So this one's being created, like, since we started the game. And it basically just gives cheaper Crusader states and some opinion and some, yeah, it's kind of like a lot of the other ones. But yeah, he now has a bloodline. Cool. Right, England. Let's have a look. Do we have any reasons to attack them? Oh, they're currently being attacked. Defending against Jarl Hemming of the Gwynedd in the Gwynidian conquest of Bath. So, is that odd? So that's this guy right here. We could have potentially attack them first, actually. So, Norwich here. They are pretty spread out, which is the only reason I don't want to attack them, is that they're very difficult to attack, because we may have to end up going all the way around. But if we just declare for some land here, we can get ticking war score and then just defend our borders, which might work as well. Okay. We have pretty much full levies, so we're sitting around 10,000 troops, roughly. Which isn't too bad. Okay, let's just have a look here. How strong is this guy? Is 2.7, but he's still tribal, so all of his vassals can join in. Let's just use this one. I'm going to try using this. So, we assume that each one... So that's like 71%, so like 2,000 troops so. So 2,000, 2,000... let's say half is about 1.5. So, okay, so they're at 2.7 plus another 2,000, so 4.8. Then they're at something like 6 point something, 7 point something. Let's say that's 1,000, so we're like 8. That is a feudal vassal, interestingly. So 8. Let's say we're at 9, 10, 11, 12. Feudal vassal. And then we're into small numbers. Okay, So they say they have like 13,000 troops overall, which isn't unreasonable. Very reasonable that they might have 13,000 troops. Yeah, I think we could attack them. They have a lack of funds, so they're unlikely to be able to get any mercenaries or anything. We actually have a lot of funds. We could get holy orders, which would be fairly cheap. I think they might be free if we're in a holy war. I'm not 100% on that, but I think they might be. It might just be if we're being attacked by heathens, actually. But anyway, let's declare a war. Let's see what we got. So we can declare for individual provinces, which isn't really what I'm looking for. Yeah, if anyone has a duchy claim, I'm more into that. Jarldom of something? That is a duchy claim. Okay, and you're already landed? Yeah, you are already landed. So if we declared for that, that would be pretty good. How old is he? He is 52, so he might die. He is a drunkard, which doesn't give negative health. Gluttonous, which doesn't give negative health. Okay, so he's old-ish, but he might be alright. That seems like a reasonable war. What else could we do? We also do holy wars, which might call in other people. So they're Germanic. Are there actually any other Germanics around? No. Pretty much no. They are the only Germanic, like major Germanic nation. Okay. So holy wars are actually almost as good. Okay. Let's have a look here. So if I have a look at this one, when we win the war, we get that guy prestige, we lose the other guy prestige, and then we gain the Jarldom. Okay. Holy wars can potentially get us the same land. We could declare for that land if we wanted to. I kind of like that bit of land over there, actually, if we can grab it. Don't know why, it just seems like that might be good. This bit of land, not too worried about it. Orkney. Alright, yeah, that bit of land up there. Nope, not worried about it. We could declare for more of Ireland, for Meath. There's Gwynedd, East Anglia. I think might be the one I want to declare for. Yeah, potentially. That seems good. It's also going to be the one that's at de jure in England's territory, so it'll kind of restrict England from growing anymore. Yeah, so if I get East Anglia, that's going to reduce England from growing anymore. And, well, I was going to say it's going to release a Christian. Nope, she's Germanic. Never mind. I knew she was feudal, but anyway, we'll do what we can here. I'm going to go and declare a holy war for East Anglia. Right. That seems fine. Yeah, trying to think if I've forgotten anything. No, Council seem to be for it. Just have a look. So Zealous, all for it. Loyalist, all for it. Glory Hounds are all for it. I was kind of hoping we had a Pragmatist. The reason I was hoping we had a Pragmatist is because they can tell you whether they're stronger or weaker than you. But anyway, that's fine. Let's raise our army levies, and these guys do still cost money per month. So that's going to be an issue if we want to hire them. We do make actually quite a lot. We could get another 2,000. I might hold off. We'll get them later if we need them. Oh, did I spawn them in combat? No, that's fine. Someone was just about to walk into them. That's fine. Right, merge up down here in York, and we'll head up this way. We might just want to disband those troops if they're going to get hit, but we'll do that. Okay, slow it down. Maybe not that much, and move on. Okay, we are merging up over here. This is fine. Doesn't look like they're coming for us. That one might be. My lover, Eileen, just informed me she is pregnant with my child. Oh, what wonderful news. Okay, so he called... Yeah, he's calling his vassals into the war. That's fine. Not an issue. My current occupation leaves me with no time to chase Chiefess Ilsa. Well, there's no rush. My lover, Marquis, just informed me she is pregnant with my child. Oh, what wonderful news. Defensive pact opposing me has been disbanded. Good. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I've become a changed man. A tainted soul is but a small price to pay. Now, I did read in the patch notes, a video coming out Sunday, that they've changed how this works. So apparently this used to give you like background negative health for getting this inhuman touch. But now it gives you positive health, but in the same way that a good treatment does, in that it doesn't give you over your maximum amount of health. For example, for positive treatment, say we had one of these ones and it gave us -1 health, right? and we got a treatment that gave us +2. It would only give us 1 health, actually, but if we got another -1 health, it would then push us back up to like a 0, basically. So what this negative taint does is it keeps us alive longer, basically, is all I'm getting at. If I read the patch notes correctly, which I think I did. So, cool. Continue to merge up. Not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to wait and see what happens. Yeah, of course, I'm going to still try and chase her, obviously. Fine. Yeah, I noticed this background as well is a little interesting, this pink background. Has that always been there? Or is that newish? Anyway, there's a period of peace and shrewd management, and Hull is doing well. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm still going to chase after her, that's fine. We lost a battle. Oh, it's probably that battle up there. Oh well, whatever. Who can I righteously imprison? Prince Michael. Oh, but I turned auto-stop plots on, so I can't righteously imprison anyone anymore. That's okay. Right, I am going to lead, even though, you know, I understand people want this character to live. I am going to lead armies, because we're going to survive, and that's just the way it's going to happen, and it'll be all the better for there being a little risk. Right, and we're going to head down this way. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Lilias opening one of my letters. Obviously, teach her to be less nosy. After talking to her, she seems to understand the concept of privacy better. Oh, that's good. Right. Markia has been hiding from her enemies for some time now, living in relative isolation. Their experience seems to have changed her. You find she no longer shows a physical interest in you the same way she used to. Oh. Okay. Well, hell hath no fury. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's got a bad omen pregnancy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Head down this way. Obviously, I'm going to continue seeing what I can do there. Right, assault that down. I can only imagine how Aileen must feel. As if being unable to publicly declare our feelings for each other was not enough, she must now lie about the fruit of our love. Oh yeah, obviously I'm going to visit her. Yeah. Definitely. Right, assault that. Continue trying to chase her. That's fine, we'll go to the next province. Continue doing nothing about vassals. A well-equipped army of cultists, followers of Satan, has arrived in Norfolk, led by 3 powerful witches. They stand ready to serve me and our dread master in this important war. Oh. Does that mean that I now have in my court... I do. I have Cersei, Jezebel, and Morgana. Fantastic. Look at these stats. Well, if there's one thing that I think we should do, it's stick them on our council. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, Jezebel, you can have that position. I don't care if I'm annoying my other vassals. Where's the third? Cersei. Yes, he's probably a marshal. That's fine. We'll have her training our troops. We'll have her performing statecraft. And we'll have you scheming. Perfect, perfect. Right. Where did those come from? Did someone die or something? Or did those armies just not merge up? I don't know, whatever. Conversion of Poland. Now that's a big one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The tribes of Poland have been converted to the Orthodox faith. A group of priests sent by the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire performed a great ritual, during which they converted the entire population of Poland alongside King Svezelslav, something like that. Anyway, and many of his vassals. With this act, the people of Poland have once and for all forsaken their old pagan gods. Interesting. So all of that is now Orthodox, and Orthodox is really... it's becoming quite powerful, really. Interesting. Okay. Right, back over here. We're going to assault this down. Continue chasing after that person. Right, there we go. Right. I'm going to head back north to attack that army, which we will be able to do. Nice. Good. We got him, I think. Yeah, we got him. Where do we want to head now? Probably over this way to continue getting some battles done, and maybe a few wars here and there. A daughter was born to King Ole of Scotland, and Aileen named Iona. Okay, good. Do I legitimize, acknowledge, or denounce? I don't know. I think I'm gonna acknowledge, not so much legitimize. Yeah, let's acknowledge. That's fine. Yeah, that works for me. We have a son named Hakam. Okay, do we want to legitimize, or... I think we will. Yeah. I'm going to legitimize our son. That's fine. He doesn't have amazing traits, but we'll legitimize him. That's fine. Right. Yeah, obviously I'm still going to try and chase her. That's fine. I do want to assault this down. Then I'm going to head over here to stop these armies from besieging. Not actually that they have enough to besiege, so never mind. Head in here. Another battle won. Assault that down. Nice. Oh, there's an army we're hostile to. Go get them. There's no rush with seducing her. People are forming alliances. Right, head down this way. Yes, yes, we'll try and seduce her. Get there in a second, okay? Oh, they changed my commanders. Interesting. Well, that's not good. Luckily, we seem to have won anyway. I don't know why it changed my commanders. Yeah, because we were leading the center. We had... Oh, it's because one of our commanders became invalid or something? Oh, okay. That's fine. Or died. Well, that too. Well, we'll have you lead an army. And we'll have... I can't really have her lead an army because she is my spy master. That's what I was going for there. We'll have him lead an army. We can have slightly better leaders on either side. We have a giant and our organizer. Right, so we'll chase down their army. Where are you going? You're going to Lincoln? That's fine. Then you're heading to Leeds. Then you're heading to Yordale. Are you heading here? Nope. I wasn't sure what to do when Satan himself whispered to me, I should talk to one of the denizens of my dungeon. As I listened to the prisoner's appeal for mercy, Satan whispered to me once more they weren't very sincere. Perchance a little time on the rack would help him. I heard him scream, and Satan laughed with delight. Fantastic. Well, we're also going to very quietly sacrifice him. Yeah. Yeah. Gare looked dazed as he is dragged to the altar, but you can see dawning comprehension on his face as he is tied down. You ignore his begging as chants of praise to Satan build to a crescendo. Finally, it is time. You swing your blade in an overhead arc which lands in Gare's heart. Hail, Satan. Yeah, hail. I'm riding over the plains of Yordale when I realized how this experience has simply become a matter of course. I could rarely even think when I charge into battle, it just happens. I could surely make use of this insight, but how? Flat terrain expert, definitely. Challenged to a duel by my furious wife Zoe, my lover Markia decided to admit her guilt and break up with me. Oh. That's not very good. Markia is the mother of my son? Yeah. She is also celibate, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, we captured another prisoner. Fantastic. Heir to the chiefdom of something something. Oh, well, that's lovely. Oh, they're heading down there. Okay. That's fine. We can chase in. Grab them. Right. Defeated that army. Hopefully. There we go. Ooh, a couple of prisoners. Nice. And then continue going down and fighting them. My liege, armed thugs attacked me while investigating rumours of a plot in York. I barely escaped with my life, and am now severely wounded. Oh. Oh well. Right, they're locked into movement, so we will attack them in here. And wipe them out. Yes, going to continue trying to seduce her. We won the battle. We will now offer peace and win the war. That's a nice new bit of land we got over there. Yep. What are we going to do with it? Well, we'll give away the lower holdings, obviously. That's kind of the easiest one that we can do. And then we're good, right? We actually don't need to give away anything else. We can just hold on to them. Well, that's fine. We are threatening, but that's also alright. I'm going to disband. We have a new heir, who is Prince Hakam. Yeah, okay. I thought he would have been our heir the moment that... Oh, maybe he doesn't become our heir during war or something? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, where did the extra troops come from here? Do I have event spawn troops? I have event spawn troops. Oh, the event spawn troops came with the witches. That's where it happens. I understand. Oh yeah, I need to resign from the... Yeah, from the army. Then we can actually go and do things. That's fine. I managed to chance upon Ilsa alone when she came down for a usual late snack. We talked and laughed for hours. I can tell the attraction is growing. Hopefully I've read her correctly. I lean in to whisper into her ear. Lewd suggestion, obviously. She slowly shook her head, grinning as she gently pushed me away. Sorry, lad, you still have a lot to learn about women. Alright. Well, that wasn't a no. But it wasn't a yes either. This person's formed a defensive pact opposing me, not worried about it. I'm attending a festive outing. Let's flirt with her discreetly. Despite never getting a chance to be alone with her, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. Cool. Right, carry on. My lover, Eileen, just informed me she is pregnant with my child. Again? Wonderful. Right, let's make sure that we have leaders on our army here. As I just use them to chase off some raiders. Let's try a lewd suggestion again. She said the same thing. Oh well. Didn't work. I'm going to flirt with her discreetly again. Head back here. Make sure we have a new commander. New commander is going to be my brother Michael. Then our sister needs an education. Diplomacy. Right. Despite never getting a chance to be alone with her, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. New plan. My wife Zoe is pregnant. Fantastic. Good news. Made sure to attend a minor event in the Orkney clan in the hopes of seducing High Chiefess Ilsa, but despite my best attempts, she remains unimpressed. I need more practice. Okay. Well, we will eventually make this work. I'm going to do a lewd suggestion again. Oh, it worked this time. I spent the night making sweet illicit love in her bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless, I hope. Oh yeah, obviously, let her love grow. It's been long enough. We can now righteously imprison her. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though, is seduce every one of my witches. Because I think that sounds like that makes a lot of sense. So, we cannot seduce them. Wait, do I need to wait a second or two? Just for the previous seduction to be done? I did. Right, Jezebel. Let's seduce her first. I shall bring all my seduction skills to bear on Jezebel until I have her wrapped around my finger. My wife Zoe asked me to buy her some new clothes. Because of the pregnancy, she has outgrown most of her wardrobe and now feels frustrated for not having anything nice to wear whenever she needs to make an appearance at court. Oh yes, with her diplomacy, we'll just talk her out of it. My dear, you do not need new clothes, you are already wonderful. I chanced upon Jezebel alone in the kitchen. Lewd suggestion. And it worked. Fantastic. I wasn't imagining the witches were going to be that much of an issue. Cersei, seduce. My spy master and fellow sister in darkness, Morgana, and I had been discussing a small devotion to Beelzebub when she suddenly stood up, stretched, and said, I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress up and head down to the town. Oh yeah, let's do that. Wearing nondescript common clothes, Morgana and I are slowly making our way to town in amicable silence. As we pass by a neatly kept garden in front of a cozy-looking house, I'm suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. This family is clearly favoured by Jesus. Yeah, it's time to do the devil's work. I shall bring all my seduction skills to bear on Cersei until I have her wrapped around my finger. I was trying avoiding eating too much, as I felt it a sin. The Lord of Flies whispered softly in my ear that I should enjoy all the fruits of God's creation. Oh, I'm no longer temperate. Okay, that's fine. The father of the family died last. Ah, but the marvels he got to see first. Morgana carved the wife's face off and pranced around wearing it as a mask, taunting and kissing the man, while I boiled baby fat to make a flying potion. Finally, we constructed an idol of Lilith from the dismembered bodies. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to leave it there. Definitely. And we get the blessing of Balthareth, which gives us a national tax modifier, which is interesting. Interesting. I like it. We can usurp the Kingdom of England, because we control more of it. Oh, that is a bold move. However, here's the problem with usurping the Kingdom of England. Is that we then run into an issue where Gavelkind is going to screw us. But we could potentially make our own empire. We'd need to have more prestige, though. Or personal wealth. We're actually almost there in personal wealth. We'd also need to hold 3 kingdom titles. Can we create another kingdom title? We can create the Kingdom of Ireland. So we could create our own empire. Okay. I kind of like that. And people said there's a really nice color if you make your own empire. Okay. Interesting. How much do these people sell for? 10 gold apiece? Oh no, they're just going to get sacrificed. Don't worry about it. Yep. Sacrificed him. And sacrifice him. That's fine. Right. Are we able to... We could borrow 300 gold. So if we borrowed 300 gold, we end up at 1,000 something. Yeah. It's about over 1,000 gold. If we assert... How much does it cost to usurp the Kingdom of England? 200. Okay. How much does it cost to make Ireland? 200. So, we need 300 more gold. Essentially, is what I'm getting at here. Okay. I don't suppose that you're willing to give me... No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. I'm potentially seeing that we could do it once we hit 1,100 wealth. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to lose our current land in England, but I think that might be what we do next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.